Do you think I look good, Mr. Armstrong? I can't believe I believed everything we had was less. So young and naive of me to think she was from your past. Silly of me to dream of one day having your kids. Love is so blind, it feels right when it's wrong. I can't believe I fell for your schemes. I'm smarter than that. Dumb and naive to believe. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Coco Mandela. Thank you for joining the family. Please don't forget to press the subscribe button, and if you're a regular, thank you for stopping back by. As you guys can see by the description bar, today we have something different. So today we have a sit down. I will be answering most frequently asked questions. This video was supposed to be the first video I drop on YouTube. And because I'm booked and busy, I'm joking, because I haven't gotten time to like sit down. I'm always working, and when I'm not working, I'm tired. I don't know where I get the energy today, but I decided let's do it. So I have a few questions here. It's 32 of them. I don't know if I'll answer all of them or I'll pick which ones to answer, but I think I'll try and answer all of them. And I'll be answering those questions while doing my makeup because I have work later. So, yeah, let me go get a drink and let's get right into it. I just went to go get myself a pink drink because why not? It's like a reward. But let's get right into it. Guys, I've never done this before, so please bear with me if I'm taking, okay? Anyway, the first question says, what are the two things you'll always miss about your childhood? I think the first one would be being an athlete. Guys, I used to be, Caster Semenya had nothing on me. I used to be an athlete and a serious one. I used to be so dedicated to sports. I don't know what changed, but that's one of the things I'll miss about my childhood. And then the second one would be I don't understand because I'm still a child. So this is still my childhood. I don't understand. But I think it would be when I entered. So I went to primary in Katoras, right? I went to primary in Katoras, and I remember this one time there was a competition. It was a spelling bee competition, and it was called McDonald's Most Brilliant Kids. And I made it to the competition. Like they would choose, I think, 5 kids per school to go represent the school, and I was one of the 5 kids. However, I remember even till today, I remember the word that made me flop. Like I didn't win the competition because they gave me a word and I didn't know the word at that time. So it was just like, what's this? They asked me to spell frustrated. I'll never forget, guys. Till today, every time I think of the word frustrated, I think of that competition. And since from then, I told myself, I need to know how to spell this word. So, yeah, those are the 2 things I miss about my childhood. It was lit. I had a time, okay? Begumnandi, guys. I used to be a very smart kid, very active. Oh, manje. Anyway, the second question is, so these are not questions to get to know me. These are just questions that I posted, what do you call it? A questionnaire. Is it a questionnaire or a poll? Something. I don't know what you call it, but I posted that. Dala, because this thing is even saying July 2025. Kudala, I posted it and I got questions from people. So that's where I got these questions. And I was like, you know what, let me answer them. And then the second question says, Do you have siblings? I do. I have an older brother, which is 16 years older than me, and a younger sister, which is 21 years younger than me. So, sometimes they're not good people because you have no business making kids like after I turn 21. Kwenzelani nje lokho? But ke umuntu nomuntu wenza lokho okuthandwa inhliziyo yakhe. Guys, this is not a makeup tutorial. I'm just doing my face with you guys, you know. Anyway, the third question say, hey, guys, I have family that watches my YouTube videos. This question says, how old were you when you had your first kiss? I grew up a tomboy. And I grew up a very ngikhule kahle ubutleva bami buqala high school ngikhule ngidom, and I used to be umntana othanda incwadi zakhe and all of that, so I never had time for boys. My first kiss was in grade 9. I remember I asked my male friend from Ekasi because there was this boy that I liked. Let me tie this here. There was a boy that I liked, and he had said he wants to see me during break, and I was like, oh. So he texted this while I was at home. He's like, yeah, I'd like to see you tomorrow during a break, and I was so freaked out. I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna want to do adult things with me, and I've never done those things. So I asked Jesus is Lord. I asked my friend, who was a guy, like not far from home. I was like, show me, I have a situation. And I explained the situation to him. Uba, the situation yami uba ndibhekane nekiss ngomso. And I never did this before now. So you need to help me. He was like, say less. I think Ben Funanai. And if he's watching, and he was like, say less, child. And we went to the corner. I was 6 mama. I was 6 mama. We went to the corner and went to kiss. So how old was I when I had my first kiss? I was in grade 9. What year was I in grade 9 in? 2015. 2015 or 2014? 2015. It has to be 2015. Yeah, I was in grade 9 in 2015. So, 2015, I was 14 years old. So I had my... Ooh! I've been kissing boys for 10 years. I'm not understand though. But yeah, I was 14 when I had my first kiss. Well, damn. That one is a bit crazy. Anyway, the next question says, how is your relationship with your parents? Oh, Sana, I don't like this question. My relationship with my parents is okay. I can call my mom now and tell her, hey, I need help, and she'll jump. Same goes for my dad. So it is okay. Anyway, the next question says, Siphi is for the sala. Yabonag times 10. Like umselego. Anyway, the next question says, what is your job description? For those of you that don't know, I work in a nightclub. I'm getting so frustrated because I'm not finding what I want. But I work in a nightclub called Live Santon. It is in Santon. And I'm a promoter and a host. So I'm there every day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's my job description. Lokho kunye nikuzo ukuthi bathi ngenzeni kanjani? I never know one before. The next question says, name 3 things you cannot live without. My phone. I mean, I'm guessing when they say 3 things, like I can't say God and whatever. That's a given. So my phone, um, and what else? Oh, my white Duke. If you know, you know. My phone, my white Duke, and water. Guys, I love water so much. Wow. Gotta give out the mace. Yeah, it's soda nam sometimes. Go to what if? The next question says, name 3 things. Oh, I already read that. Are you straight or are you a scissor sister? You know what? This is a tricky question because not most of the time, like, I would like to believe I'm straight, right? But then, guys, girls are hot, okay? Girls are really hot. No wonder is this bangers and my daughter, they act the way that they do because girls are hot, bro. Like, yo, I sometimes find myself looking at a girl and I'm just like, I am no better than a man. Because damn. So, I don't know. Like, I haven't identified my sexuality. I don't know if I'm straight or not. And that sucks. I have been with a girl though. So does that... And that means I'm not straight. But I don't think I'm bisexual. Can I be straight if I've been with a girl? I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Because ngimdala kanje how angiyazi njani sexuality yami. But yeah, I have been with a girl. Would I do it again? Absolutely. I would do it again and again and again and again and again. Okay? I live for Pakistan. I die for Pakistan. Sacrifice my life for Pakistan. Pakistan Zindabal. Anywho, the next question. Oh, I like this question. It says, how have your previous friendship breakups affected your current friendships? I don't think they've affected my current friendships in any way because I'm not a person that brings whatever. I want to experience everyone differently. So because I've experienced 1, 2, 3 with my friend before, I never go into a new friendship thinking, oh my God, if she doesn't answer the phone, oh, what if she's doing what so and so did to me the last time? Same goes for relationships. Just because Umandla used to cheat on me and Mandla would say I'm with my mom when he's not with his mom. So when you tell me that you're with your mom, I'm not going to say, oh, I know those tricks or whatever. No. I give people very long ropes to hang themselves. So to answer the question, I don't think my previous friendship breakups have affected my current friendships in any way. Even if someone like my current life right now, a friend would do something that maybe I vented to you about to go to Ish, you know what? Oh, Palace, I did 1, 2, 3 to me, whatever, whatever. And then you go and do the same thing. I'm not gonna now say, oh, whatever. Like, I'm just gonna, for me, it's a thing of what this is who you are. Like, you are this person, and according ngayenza or ngayisho that would change you. So no. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm on the phone with Bonola and she keeps on speaking. But yeah, no. I want to experience everyone differently. So I don't want to be walking on eggshells when I'm around you because I'm scared you might do to me what someone else did to me. Nobody deserves that, and I hope no one ever feels like that about me, because that really sucks, Sana. Because now I'm constantly reminded that, yeah, one wrong move, saying yes. No, it's not like that. Yeka umuntu ayiflopele yena, abantu bayafanya, like everyone has ukufanya kwakhe. These eyebrows are not twins, but hey, who cares? Well, I care, but whatever. So yeah, like I can't be walking on eggshells and like mangi now every time I'm around you, like I'm scared because no. I can't say 1, 2, 3 around Unakunja because she experienced 1, 2, 3 just because of an ex-friend of mine. This is just an example. Just because an ex-friend of mine decided to snatch my man, I'm not gonna now be insecure or like jumpy every time you're around and my man is also around, because I'm thinking, I can't leave them together because what if she does what Palisa did to me or what Umi did to me? No. If you do it, then like ungiphoxile, because chances are uzobewazi. I will tell you with, you know what, I used to have a friend and the friend did 1, 2, 3. So when I'm also uthatha leyo opportunity ukuthi wena uyangila owakho umgilo wena wedwa, so ukhohlakele kumele ubeke isandla enhlizweni ukuthi uNkulunkulu ngiyalo yangisize, because what the hell. Anyway, guys, I'm understanding him no makeup now. But anyway, I'll fix it. The next question says, oh, are you happy with the way your life is going? Am I happy? Am I? I don't know. Like, I'm okay with the way my life is going, but given a chance to change my life like this, I would grab it with both hands. I would jump on it, okay? But I'm not complaining. I'm grateful for each and everything that I have. Everything that I have right now is things I didn't have 5 years ago, and some of them are things I did not even think I would have 5 years ago. So I'm just grateful for that. You know, I'm very grateful for that. I'm very, very grateful for that. But it's a work in progress, man. Like, I believe that 5 years from now, I'll be looking back and saying, 5 years ago, me wouldn't have thought. And that's exactly where I am right now. Right now, I know 5 years ago, me wouldn't have thought I'd be living in a 3-bedroom, fully furnished ground floor. But you hear me, Mos. Nangfila, you know? So yeah, I'm not 100% happy, but I'm okay with the way things are. Given a chance to change it, I would grab the opportunity. So yeah. The next question says, have you ever been blackout drunk? Not really, guys. I grew up with a very strict mom, but a very understanding mom, right? So she would let me go out. Like, I would attend a both spring fiesta, what I do with the Kotan and all of them and all of that. But before we leave the house, you will get a lecture from my mom. I remember I had a best friend, a male best friend. His name was Sizwe. He used to go to Primrose High School. He was from Kataras. He would hear from my mom every time we have to leave, because he was a Skotane from he was from Pumula and his friends are from Roundabout. He would hear from my mom all the time. My mom would be like, listen, you guys are going? Cool. 8 p.m. I want Google back. Well, obviously not 8 p.m., but she would set her time. Google should be back. So even when I drink, ngipuza very cautiously because my mom used to think I'm posing. I don't know why she would think I'm going out and like to a drinking event and I'm not drinking. But I guess she knew, she just didn't want to let me know that she knows that I drink because now it's a bit disrespectful. But yeah, I've never been blackout drunk. But have I been drunk? Wow. A whole lot of times. Guys, I'm blending my neck because the foundation and even and even at all, at all, at all, at all, at all, at all. Anyway, the next question says, do you have a partner? I do have a partner. I'm in a very happy relationship, you know. No disturbance, no drama, you know. Just two young people living life. So yeah, I do have a partner. Ningangisheli ngoba uyadubulana umuntu wami. I'm joking, guys. But yes, I do have a partner. The next question says, do you have any foods that you despise? Do I? I mean, 2 years ago, I would definitely say, without even thinking, I would say sushi and avo. But right now, like, I think back then my taste buds were just childish. Right now, I don't really have food that I like. I'm like, ew. But I don't like kiwi. I don't like popo. What else? I don't like broccoli, but I do like broccolini. But like foods that I think, oh no, I'd never eat that. No, I don't have any right now. I don't have any. Or maybe I can't think of any. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The next question says, would you become a housewife? I don't think so, guys. Depends on. Actually, no, I wouldn't because if you're a housewife, you can't even say, because I was going to say, my answer was going to be, yes, I would become a housewife that has a business that is running somewhere. But now, if I have a business, then I'm not a housewife. So I wouldn't be a housewife, and that's mainly because andiqhelanga indaba yokhongezela. You know, I'm not used to receiving stuff on a silver platter, and I'm not saying I'm limiting myself. If someone wants to come spend money, dash me money, please, I am begging you, do not hesitate. But I wouldn't be a housewife because and if only like yes, maybe he would give me an allowance or whatever, but what am I supposed to sit in the house and do all day? Must wake up, take the kids to school, come back, prepare, go to the gym. No. Ngifuna nami umuntu mayengibhedela ngitshela ukuthi I have late meetings ngithi nami I have late meetings. We're going on a trip emsebenzini. Siya eNice siyetsitsa ikama for 2 weeks umuntu azwe ashiselwa. So I wouldn't become a housewife. I was raised by an independent woman and I grew up around independent women. So ukuba a housewife for me is just a big no. Wonders shall never end. Anyway, the next question says, if you would become okay, no, I wouldn't become a housewife. Have you ever used drugs? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. And I almost said, but I don't judge people that do. But like, that would have been a lie. I judge you guys. If you chai dagamis, they are good chacha. If when the yobis, they are good chacha because it wrong on the and now we are asked by it wrong. I've never done drugs. I've never tried drugs. The most dangerous thing I've ever taken was herbs, from Jamaica. And that was it. Like, nothing more than that. Because why, guys, nginazi iy'nkinga kodwa iy'nkinga zami akusizona lezi ey'dinga ama-drugs. So ngise-right okwamanje. I'm still fine. The next question says 200K and a ticket to anywhere. Where would you go for your dream vacation? Oh, I don't think 200K would be enough though. But I would go to Santorini. I would definitely go to Greece, Santorini. That is one place that I want to visit. Like, ngizifuna lapha high and low. High and low, I want to see myself there. I deserve to be there, okay? I deserve it. The next question says, where do you see yourself in 5 years, work-wise? Guys, let me tell you, I'm one person that I change my mind like sauce next. So, in 5 years, I don't know. Probably one of the top 5 entrepreneurs, female entrepreneurs, that is making moves. But I don't know in what field because I'm a very undecided person. Like, I change. Today I want to be a hairstylist. Tomorrow I want to be a teacher. The next day I want to be an architect. The next day, ganjalo. So I can also never confirm to say, oh wow, this is this is definitely something I would go for. So myself, I wouldn't know, But I definitely see myself with all the rands and the nairas. Okay? Everything money. Dash me money. Dash me money. The next question says, what's your most expensive outfit? Outfit, I don't have expensive clothes. And that's not because I don't want expensive clothes. I'm just at a place in life or a stage, a phase or whatever you call it in life where I cannot afford to have expensive clothes. I do have a Gucci bag. It was a gift. It was 40,000 rands. I was so mad when I received that gift. Like, yes, it's a gift. Thank you. But what the fuck, bro? Why would you buy me a 40K bag? Like, do you know what I could have done with 40,000 rands? Do you know? I was so mad, but it was a gift and I was refused. They refused to give me the receipt because I was definitely going to take it back, Sana, because I hardly carry that bag out. But do pat up, you pay 40,000 rand. Like, you pat and yap and you pay 40K. But yeah, I don't have an expensive outfit, but I do have an expensive bag. And yar. The next question says, are you pro-life or pro-choice? Oh my God. Pro-choice. Abortion is self-care at this point, guys. I'm joking, but like, I'm definitely pro-choice. You have a baby when you want to have a baby. And I know some people will come at me and say, oh, but why were you having unprotected sex knowing that you don't want a baby? What if the condom burst? Now what? But besides that, like, mistakes happen and I don't want no kid. So if you don't want a kid and you made a mistake, go and get that abortion, girl. Ungfonele. I will book your appointment at Mary Stopes. I will hold your hand so you're Mary Stopes because you're not about to bring a baby emhlabeni ungana plani na uzohluphekisa umntana abantu. No. That one I refuse. So I am definitely pro-choice. Yes, kids deserve to live, but I also deserve to fulfill my dreams. I also have goals. It's just unfortunate that I made a mistake and now I'm dealing with the consequences. And me dealing with the consequences would be me booking that appointment at Mary Stopes. But right now, if I were to fall pregnant, I wouldn't do an abortion right now. Would I? I don't know. I wouldn't. I don't think I would. Like, ngi-right la ngikhona. Ngiphethwe kahle kanjani. Wow. Wow. Anazi nini. We are back. My camera decided to switch off, so I had to charge it. Is this thing still on? Is it on? Yeah. Anyway, cheers to the freaking weekend. Wow, what a beautiful drink. Anyway, what's the next step in my makeup? Let me put on powder. The next question says, do you sometimes wish your life was not so public, social media wise? I like this question. So I do not have a problem with my life being public, right? Because if anything, I'm the one that got my life to be public, right? By putting myself out there and all of that. However, sometimes I do feel like I wish I was a nobody on social media. And when I say sometimes, I mean sometimes. That is when I only feel that way when, like, these gossip blogs come for me and they say whatever nonsense. I think I went live the other day and I spoke about this. It was the people that hide behind gossip blogs and whatever are 9 times out of 10 are people that are watching you. People that I don't know if I can use the word envy, but there's no way ungenanda banami you would then go on a social media platform to ask for tea about me and whatever. I mean, I don't mind that. Now my problem starts when you guys start lying. That's the only problem I have with my life being out there. The fact that I get posted on blogs, and not only does that affect me, but can you imagine if I'm in a relationship and I'm being posted, oh, Google sells for 3,000 rand. 3,000 rand. If I slap that dates him out. But like those things, imagine now my partner is seeing those things and maybe it's someone that I get kuna social media. So these things they get sent to him, like his friends that know about us send him ukuthi, hey, uyayibona imedi yakho. What about isidima somfana, guys? Besides isidima somfana, ifamily yami ke ngimiyeke umfana strange engingasazi. My family, people that are not that close with me, my distant family, bangibona social media, and now they're seeing these things, and now it's just like, oh my God, what if she is, It really sucks, man. It really sucks, and that's the only thing I hate about my life being so public. Other than that, I love it here. I love YouTube. I love Instagram. I love social media. I love TikTok. I love social media. I can't believe I'm so proud. I love social media and I'm so proud. But yeah, the only thing I don't like, the only downs to my life being public are I only feel them when I'm being posted and people have this narrative of, oh, just because you do 1, 2, 3, it means now you do 1, 2, 3. Just because you work in a certain space or a certain industry, and it's affiliated with 1, 2, 3, it means now you do it. If I got you, I'm telling you. But yeah, other than that, I love my life being so public. I love it. And that's also because I get to control what I want you guys to know. What I don't want you guys to know, you guys won't know. I mean, I could be having a 3-year-old baby and that's one of the things. The other day, someone posted me and they're like, yeah, she's hiding her kid, whatever. I'm like, upina lomdana, guys. And mazi. But whatever you know about me from social media is what I want you to know about me on social media. Okunye nokunye lozo zixoxa nabangani bakho naniphuza i-rain dance angikwazi mina lokho. Shutho kwakho neyichomi zakho. Mina angikho lapho ningangifaki. Delete me. Anyway, the next question says, without telling us the exact figure, roughly how much do you make in 3 months? Ooh! I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this. In 3 months. Well, I can never say because akufani, guys. This month in 100 rand, next month in 50 rand, the next month in 10 rand. Akufani because as much as I do have a salary, right, I also get money from YouTube. I also get money from some of the brands I work with. I also get money from commission at Live when I bring tables and whatever. So I can never say like amalanga wafan maningi. So yeah, I can never say shame. But I make enough to pay my bills. My rent will always be paid. My stock file will always be paid. I will always have what I want to have in my fridge and in my cupboard. My hair will always be done. If I want a new wig, I can buy a new wig. But roughly, I don't know, guys. And I'm not saying I don't know because I'm making 200,000. And yes, 200,000. I've never seen them before. Where will I find 200K like this? But hey, and ngapha ngiyajol. Uyabona indaba. So I can't say a rough amount shame. That one is not possible. The next question says, do I want to wear lashes? No, I don't. The next question says, would you become vegan? No. Karatanam. Meat. You know what? No, I wouldn't become vegan. I would not become vegan, child. I care about animals, but like, I would not become vegan. The next question says, should I remove? Okay, I don't understand what's happening with my makeup routine today. Understand. Angizwa kahle. I'm not hearing it at all. The next question says, do you have a favorite ex? And do you think you're someone's favorite ex? I don't have a favorite ex, and I hope I'm not anyone's favorite ex. I know where this question is coming from, actually. I think it was, I need to learn to keep quiet. But I know where this question was coming from. But I don't have a favorite ex, and I hope I'm not no one's favorite ex. Because if you're my favorite, why are we not together right now? So no. Mna ndiyazithanda, so nawe zithande mntasi. Ungabi ne-favorite ex and ndingabi yi-favorite ex yakho. Phofu ke, I've never dated before. The person I'm with right now is my first and last boyfriend. It's either kuphela ngomshado or ngomngcwabo. Kodwa amasalad nizowadla. The next question, guys, I need to go do my lashes. Anyway, the next question says, what advice would you give someone who fell in love with their situationship? Don't. Wayeshilo uBryson kudala. Wayeshilo kudala uBryson umfokathila sangamlalela thina. Guys, don't do it. Let me tell you. Don't do it. Don't even have a situationship. Because I feel like if someone loves you and they think or they see potential in being in your life forever, or maybe like pursuing a relationship, like ungandenzi sneaky links sakho. I'm not about to have a situationship, and you guys should also not do that. You guys should also not do that. It never ends well because omunye uzokhesha ukudlula omunye. And now imagine seeing a person that you see their naked parts and you see them in public with another person and you can't do anything about it because anijoli. Wow. I would never nangepati kaMandela. Mna, I would never, and that's why I don't do well in those situationship things because no strings attached. My strings will definitely attach sana. Zigoqane kanje ungasayibona ukuthi le ivele ngakuphi kanjani. So nje I believe in being a lover girl. Do not fall for your situationship. It never ends well. Otlala yakakatsi. Akutshela uzokhala isililo sikanandi. Oh, wow. Anyway, what's the next step, guys? Andiqondi indaba ye-makeup yami namhlanje because I'm missing steps and I don't understand though. Let me use this blush. The next question says, what's the biggest risk you've taken? The biggest risk I've taken was moving out of home at the age of 21. Was I 21? I don't know. With nothing but my clothes. Just my clothes. And I was like, you know what? I'll figure it out. And here I am today, 3 years later, in a fully furnished 3-bedroom ground floor apartment. You know? Yes, it's not mine, but negamalam pagla office. You know, and every single piece of furniture that's in here is mine. So the biggest risk I've taken was moving out of home at a very young age with nothing but my clothes. And a part of me and a lot of people in my life at that time were like, oh, sissy, uzozisula. And asking by phone one by one today and say, Exe, what was teen? But again, bengayazi uba they are dealing with ugodoba odlitola. Dimugodoba, just by the way, in case you were confused. I'm losing my brushes. I'm losing my mind. I never understand though. I don't understand though. Where's this brush again? Hey, God. Help me, oh. Before I lose this, my mind. Anyway, the next question says, have you ever battled with mental health issues? I have quite a few times. I recently went back to therapy, and that's because I was going through something, ne? And then also iskolo, guys. Iskolo will send you to your earliest grave, okay? Iskolo will send you to your grave, umncane. But yeah, I have, but I'm a person, well, not anymore. I used to be a person that thugs it out. It's like, wow, I used to be a Mbogoto at heart, live for Pakistan, die for Pakistan, sacrifice my life for Pakistan. I used to believe in being a Mbogoto so badly, guys, and like I came to realize that it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. It's like now I let myself deal with stuff. Like xa ndingekho right ndiyakhala. Ndisiyihle. Ndikhale inyembe zidibane namafinyili ndizisule. But after that, you're right. So I have battled mental health issues, and I'm working on it. You know, I'm much better now. Like I'm in a much better place and state than I was like a year ago or 2 years ago. So that is progress, you know. We are going somewhere. The next question is how difficult is it to maintain the image that you portray daily or in your real life? You know, ne? people that know me and know me from social media, if I put two different people here and I ask them, what do you know about me? One would definitely tell you exactly what they know about me, which is the truth. And the other one will tell you the nonsense that they keep on writing on these gossip blogs and all of that about all honeys that are making moves. So to a certain extent, it is hard to maintain an image that I portray, because I do like, sometimes I feel like, maybe I should understand the people, because if it was me, seeing a person working in the nightlife like that, and at your age, you've done 1, 2, 3 and whatever, and I'm still staying at home 9, we're the same age, whatever, I'll be like, But let me tell you guys, come to the north. People in the north have money, okay? Hey, girls have money the side. And wow, every time I see them and I'm just like, I'm proud of you, doll. I'm really proud of you. I remember the other day I was having a conversation with my mom, and I was basically just telling her that, hey, I really feel like nyaleka somewhere in life. I don't know where, but I feel like, hey, excuse me, I feel like I'm not doing as good as I'm supposed to. My mom was like, girl, you need to shut it up, because you're doing so good for yourself. At your age, I was still staying home. I was a mom. Ngihlala endlini, ngingasebenzi. I'm depending on my parents and whatever. I had nothing to my name, not even a spoon. Whatever. So when at your age you have an apartment, not your first apartment, not your second apartment, this is your third apartment you're staying at, and you have all the furniture that you have, and you're doing so well for yourself. So, my babe, you need to stop being harsh. You need to stop being harsh towards yourself. Just relax. And I was like, you know what, actually? Shout out, babe. Like, what question was I answering? Because I'm easily distracted. Anyway, the next question is, what's the one life lesson you hold dearly to your heart and that pushes you, even when you feel like giving up, that nobody's coming to save you? No one is coming to save you. It's either you do it or you don't. And if you don't, uzoba umthwalo kaba. Because literally no one is going to save you. No one has your back like you have your own back. Not even your parents have your back like you have your own back. So that's the one thing. And I think another thing that pushes me to still work hard is the fact that I love expensive shit. And angithandi docenga. So ngcono ndizisebenzele and have them ngemali yami. The fact that no one's going to save you should always be at the top of your head. Ukuthi mangingazenzeli ngizoyenzelwa ubani, inja nenje iyayikhonkothela ixoxo nexoxo lazixhumela. So omnye nomnye uyazenzela. Alomntana uyazenzela. The next question says, what do you think your flaw is? First of all, I think I'm perfect. I don't have any flaws. I'm joking. Personally, I think my biggest flaw is the fact that I'm very forgiving. Like, extremely forgiving. A person can do me dirty today and I'd say, oh my God, I want nothing to do with them. You know, they fucked up, whatever. But the moment the person comes closer to me, like the moment they crawl back into my life and Sometimes they don't even have to apologize. And I'll just be like, okay, we're cool again. And I don't like that. That really sucks, bruh, because I feel like it also overlaps into not having boundaries, because there's no way you're gonna do me dirty or do 1, 2, 3, which is something I don't like, and I've spoken about it that I don't like this, and you still do it, and then I allow you to. Like, it's a problem. I really think I do sometimes lack boundaries. It's not a good thing. It's really not a good thing. But hey, I'm working on it. I'm really working on it. It really sucks. I have quite a few, but those are that's the one I can think of right now. Goodie. I think I lack boundaries. I think I lack boundaries, and that really sucks, Sana. Do you guys like my lip combo? Anyway, the next question says, what's your go-to karaoke song? It has to be Unthinkable by Alicia Keys. And then the next question, guys, the next question says, what keeps you going? I think the answer is the same. I think I've already answered that. The fact that I like things. I love nice things. I love nice things. Ke rata basadi ba ba nice le mapiano ka dlala. But yeah, the fact that I like nice things, and I believe that no one is ever gonna give me those things on a silver platter. Well, I have not met someone that's gonna give me those things on a silver platter. I'm done doing my makeup. I just brushed my hair. This is my final look. I'm not putting on any lashes. I just put on mascara. And that's because I'm trying to give my eyes a break from eyelashes. I think I like this no lash look. I like it. But let's answer the last question. The last question says, what advice would you give 16-year-old Google knowing what you know now? Ooh, this is one thing I keep on saying, guys. Tsenang sikolo. You will never go wrong. So the advice I would give 16-year-old Google would definitely be Ugusi, stick to school, my babe. Stick to school, because right now I feel like, so I was a very, I don't want to say adventurous, but I tried out almost every, okay, not almost every, but I tried out most of the careers you can think of. I tried engineering, I tried beauty, I tried music, I tried culinary, I tried this, I tried that. But I'm only getting to do what I've always wanted to do now, which I've wasted years. I finished high school 6 years ago. And within that 6 years, I could have studied whatever I would have been so far in my career. I wouldn't even be working in the nightclub. I'm not saying I don't like it at my workplace. I love it, but I'm just saying it's not where I had imagined myself ever working at. So the advice I would give a 16-year-old Gugu would definitely be Uguti, let's go in Tamazan. And if you're seeing this and you're 16 or 18 or I don't know, let's go in, babes. Like, there is nothing in the streets. Hlala esikolweni, okunye nokunye kuzoza ngesikhathi sakho. Because right now, imagine I'm in campus with 21-year-olds, 20-year-olds, and they're looking at me like, look, Kolo, ufunani la? And they think I'm a slave queen because ngifake week, amaleshi, amangpanyaza kuvutha umoya, yinzipho. Do you understand? Ngapha nguLil Wayne. They're just so confused because where was she in tanga zakhe meyifunda? So that is one of my biggest regrets, not finishing school. Record time. I regret it every day, and given a chance to rewind, I'll definitely rewind and do things the right way. But yeah, hey, Genzega, oh, because I'm surviving still. And I'm glad that I finally decided to say, hey, you know what? Actually, let me just go back to school and get this degree because I can't be ugugu with just a matric certificate and nothing else. Like, I need to have something. Ezonkulumela should things not work out in the industry for me, because one thing about the entertainment industry, especially if you're a female, there'll always be new girls. There will always be new hot girls. I think a lifespan of working in the nightlife is 5 years max. So from 20, if you start at 20 to 25, when you reach 25, you're done. If you started at 25 to 30, njalo njalo. Like, you cannot work in that space for too long because kuzophela. Like, it'll end, and it'll end in tears. I'm not saying it's ending in tears for me right now, but that is why I was like, you know what, let me go back to school so that I have something to fall back on should things not go my way, or should things just go south. At least I know, ish, I have a degree. Let me go get a job somewhere, you know. But yeah, that was the last question, guys, and that brings us to the end of today's video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Come to the club when I host and support my business. And do not skip my ads. Guys, my ads. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.
Too sexy for this.